Hi, this is Dorothy with Dot Scrapbooking, and I am finally back. I've been gone for a little while. This is our April scrapbooking subscription, and this is the first page we're going to work on, and I have the second page coming up. And if you haven't watched my channel before, please subscribe and ring the bell and give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. And I would love to hear from you. This is the second page. These are very simple. The backgrounds are already printed for you. And pretty much all you need is adhesive, and you may want a tweezer for helping you put letters down, maybe some pop-up foam. That's about it. So this is what you get when you order the subscription. So this is April, and it comes all packed together, super simple. These are the instructions. Doesn't get much easier than that. Page 1 and page 2, or project 1, project 2, whichever, because they're both 2-page layouts. Those are the photo placeholders, and you get a set of stickers for each project and a set of die cuts for each project or layout. And those are your background papers for layout 1, and it's got detail on it with like a little scribble line around it and a nice 1/4-inch black border. And here's the background for layout 2. You also get some photo frames. So the kind of graph paper, the checkered, is going to the second layout. You also get page protectors. So you've got everything to go. All you need at the end of the year is an album to put all your pages in, or you could stack them up as you go through the year and put them in an album. And as you create pictures in each month, you're ready to go. So this is, the blue is a background event, like a shadow drop, a drop shadow, Lord. And the black letters go on top. Now, if you don't like the look of a drop shadow with the black letters, you can leave it that nice, pretty color blue. But I'm just going to offset these by going to the right and down to just offset a little bit for some of the blue to show through. And I'm using a tweezer to kind of pick up the letters. They're a little bit easier to handle with a tweezer than, well, at least for me. My hands are getting a little clumsy as I get older. And, but you know what? Something like the scrapbook subscription, it's a little easier to cut the projects apart, because our stickers are cardstock thickness. So they're not little whimsy paper stickers that are easy to rip. It's cardstock thickness with a nice, really strong glue on the back of it. But these scrapbook subscriptions are easy and fast enough to do if you work full-time and you've got kids. I know that you don't have a lot of time. Been there, done that. I'm retired now. But I did this while I was working. But I'm telling you, it takes me a little bit longer to do these layouts, these 2 layouts. I did these the 2 layouts in about 45 minutes. And this video is a little speeded up just to, to be transparent. Full disclosure here is it took me about 45 to 46, 47 minutes, something like that. So, and you're getting 2 layouts. So if you do them for each month, because the layouts are kind of geared towards the month, and you take your pictures, you can have a full-blown album at the end of the year that's done. So you've got, birthday layouts, you've got all sorts of different kinds of layouts that work for the year for you. So at least you would keep your pictures kind of organized, and if you put some journaling on them, which you really need to do, so that you know what year things occurred and who were in the pictures. That's the toughest thing about albums is you look at them 40 years later and you have no clue who the people in the picture are. And you don't want that. You don't want, I have some wonderful albums from my mother-in-law, and they don't have any names. So we have no idea who these people are. So I like to use a ruler. You don't have to. You can totally eyeball all of this. I'm using a ruler just to show you that this is what it looks like according to the instructions as I make it. So if you want to get a subscription and follow along with me, you can totally do that. You know, and back up, go back and forth if some parts move too fast for you. So, you know, I'd love to have you work along with me. So we're going 2.5 inches up from the bottom, and well, it says it in the instructions, maybe a couple of inches over from, maybe 2.25 inches over from the right-hand side. So there's a sticker that goes up there. And, you know, I'll be totally honest with you. I have a tendency to not read the instructions. There's very few instructions. But I still have a tendency to not read the instructions and to just follow the pictures. So I do end up having to do some things over again because I don't read the instructions. But, you know, you don't even have to do that. You can just follow the pictures. So that's how easy these are. You can also get the subscription for a full year, and if you do, it's cheaper. And it's also, the shipping is free. If you buy it like for a quarter, then you pay a little bit more with some shipping. So it just kind of depends on how you decide to purchase. But all of everything you see on my videos here, the ruler is I got from someplace else. I got it at a scrap show, but is found on dorothy.closetomyheart.com. That's my website that sells all of these, everything that you see here. So you can look under subscriptions. You can go to shopping, and you know, just kind of see what kind of kits and papers and embellishments and stamps and stuff that we've got, and tools, and lots of beautiful, beautiful colors. Easy thing about Close to My Heart, everything is color coordinated, and all of the paper perfectly matches the inks and all the stickers and any die cuts. They all perfectly match, and so you know that you're going to get something that is going to go beautifully together. So I love these bugs. See, this is great for spring. So it's April, and I'm in Texas, so I may be a little bit further along season-wise than some of the people in the north, but our bugs are coming. So our bees are showing up at the flowers, and I've seen a few butterflies out. So there's a pretty dragonfly. Isn't he pretty? So once again, I'm just following the picture. So I'm putting leaves where the leaves go. And I like to add some dimension to my layouts just for a little bit of interest's sake. And so I use these foam pop-ups. Now these are kind of thick, and they come from the inside part of our shaker windows. I make shaker window cards and also for pages. And those are really great to use. So that particular one would be for a round shaker window. And then you get all these nice squares on the inside of the circle. So here we are putting the leaves down, and I'm kind of tucking them under. Some things I do flat, and some things I pop up. So look at how easy this is. I mean, it's just, like I said, not a lot of time. And you get something that you're still real proud of. It's real pretty, and keeps your time expenditure at the minimum. I mean, I know you've got to come home from work and cook and do the dishes and maybe some laundry and, you know, take care of the kids, do the beds, go over the homework. There's a lot of stuff to do. I get that. Been there, done that. But you also need a little time to create. It makes you feel good. It makes you real proud at the end of the, you know, when you're finished with it and you go, oh man, that looks really nice. I really like the way that looks. And it makes you feel good. So I am not an artist, but you know, I can follow pictures. If I was really good, I'd read instructions. But I like these kits. We have, you know, more complicated workshops and card kits to do that have stamping and, you know, just a lot more detail. And I like doing the kits because I am not artistic. I wish I was, but I'm not. And I can still make things that are really beautiful because I'm following the kits. And that's what I like. The colors are picked out for you. They all go beautifully together. And an artist, one of our artists that close to my heart, has put these together. So I really appreciate people who can, you know, do design and put colors together. I'm just not, I can do okay, but mine end up looking more technical than artistic, and I really like the fact that artists are helping me make beautiful things. So that's why I like to do the kits. Now, these are the easiest kits we've got. And you still get really good looking pages and cards. I'll be doing a video for cards. I really got behind somehow. I need to catch up. I've been preoccupied with a death in the family. The oldest of the old heads has passed away on my birthday on April 4th. And he was 97, and now the old head has passed on to the next generation, which is me and my cousins. So it's sad. It's sad. But I went to my uncle's funeral, and it was good. He was, of course, a veteran of World War II, and they had taps, and they had a color guard, and they did the flag presentation. It was really good. He was a really good man. So he's my mother's brother. He was the baby boy in the family, baby of the family. So I'm putting these little banners on either side. And like I said, this is all pre-designed for you. So you just do what they show you to do. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you have an artistic streak or even a stubborn streak, you can do it the way you want to. You don't have to follow the instructions. You can totally do your own thing. There's a lot of women that do that. So, and you know, there are colors here that look really nice together. I love that bug, that little beetle and the little flower. It's really cute. If you have children, these, you know, would be a great page for kid pictures. You know, nature and kid, you can't get any better than that. So these would be really cute for that. I have a perennial garden in my backyard. And I'm going to take pictures of all the butterflies and bees that come to visit all of my plants, which makes me very happy. We've got these nice leaves that are going in here. They're different colors of green. They're different shapes of leaves. All of these little different things add to the interest of the page, you may not even think about it while you're, looking at it, but just the fact that the leaves are different colors and different shapes just adds a lot of interest. So, and then we've got this bright little heart and the bright arrow with the hearts over it. Little tiny star filling in a little hole there, and a cute little ladybug. So cute. So here are 2 leaves left over. Now there shouldn't be 2 leaves left over. So, yep, I missed putting some leaves on the first page. So I'm going to go ahead and put my leaves in. I can kind of scooch them under there. Just lift up a little bitty corner and put it under there. See, I completely missed it. So there we go. That's layout 1 is complete. It's very cute. I'm very happy with it. I like the black and the white with all the nice colors to go with it. Okay, so now we're on to layout 2, and here's layout 2. So I think this one's really pretty. All of the elements kind of have a watercolor look to them. So like the leaves and the bird and the flowers just have a watercolor look to them. Some areas are darker and lighter, and big beautiful rose and butterflies. And then a lined rose. Who would have thought of that? I wouldn't have thought of that. So here we go. So that's page 2. And we've got these little kind of, I don't know, checkerboard, kind of graph looking paper. And the 3x3s go on top, and the 3x4s go underneath. So that's how that's going to go. And somehow I'm missing one. I'm missing one, and I don't know what happened to it. I may find it on the floor tomorrow, under a dog bed. But anyway, I'll show you what I do to fix that. And actually, you don't have to do anything. You could put a picture just directly down on the background, and it's not that big of a deal. So I use Tombow for my adhesive, and that's, just a preference. Okay, so I'm going to move my ruler over, and there's going to be like 3/4 of an inch in between the pictures. So that's what I'm using my ruler for, to get 3/4 of an inch and to make it even with the first set that I put down. It's kind of nice having the kind of graph type background. I don't know why my lighting is just flashing. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with that. I didn't notice it while I was working. It's like I get very preoccupied with putting things together, and I don't see that there's weird things going on. So look at that pretty cluster. And that's all part of the design, to add clusters of things and to kind of keep things in a working triangle. That's one of the artistic elements, is to kind of keep things in a triangle. It's very pleasing to the eye, and your eye kind of goes from one part to another. So you're having your eye travel around your page and your layout. So I'm going to go ahead on this big beautiful flower. I'm going to pop it up with some of the my foam squares that are pretty thick. I had a whole bunch of them, and I'm not sure what happened to them. So I'm trying to dig some up. So I'm going to take a whole one of my shaker window things. You can see there's a round rim for a round shaker window. And I'm just going to use the inside of it, where all the squares are. And these are very strong. It is very strong adhesive on this foam. So I don't cover everything. Some people cover their elements completely in adhesive or the foam, and I don't. This is pretty strong adhesive, and it's not gonna come off, and especially the foam adhesive. You have a little bit of leeway. The longer the glue is on an element, the stronger it adheres to the paper. So you don't want to wait too long if you need to move it. And there's that yellow flower going in there. It just completes that. It beautifully completes that cluster. And then I don't put glue on the edges that overlap the pictures so that I can scooch the picture up under the whatever element it happens to be. So I'm just putting my photo mats in place so I know what size goes there. And I can crop pictures down and make them 3x4 and, make a 3x3. By the way, when you order these scrapbook subscriptions, you get a card for 30 free prints. I get 30 free prints because I buy the year from Persnickety Prints, and they will give you an absolutely beautiful print. It's real photography and real photographic paper, and the inks that they use are photographic inks, and so they're archival and they last a long time. So this is our title going up, and we're going to have Live Life on one page. And I like when they use the cursive so that they end up sticking together. They're flow into the next. So I'm only putting down just one piece for the life, except for the dots. I don't count those. And I'm going to put that, it's supposed to go over the picture. So I don't really like to glue things on top of my pictures, so I put them underneath or on top, or I use the anti-static pouch to take the adhesive off of them, and then I'll raise it up with a foam square or a foam dot. So this is a 4x4 print going on this particular photo background. And Home Sweet Home, well, if I put it on top instead of over the picture, then the nice scallop doesn't show. So what I'm going to do is kind of scooch it underneath my print, just so that the Home Sweet Home sticks out and you can see the scallop. I didn't want to hide the scallop. So the little bird goes next, and a real pretty yellow flower. And some leaves are going to go underneath there. Or on top. There we go. I have to tell you, I really, really like this layout. I like all the pastel flowers. Excuse me. And like I said, I make sure there's no adhesive underneath where the photo goes. And this is a sticker that's going to come down like that. And these, I really like these. These are journaling strips. So all set to go. They're stickers that are for journaling. So it just makes it so easy. Now it would be really cool to just have a whole sheet of these strips. See, this is the background that I was missing. You could just put the print on there. But I got a piece of it's close, it's not an exact match for the photo background, but this is called shortbread. And I'm using the lighter side, and I cut it so it was just 1/4 of an inch bigger than the 3x4. So I cut it at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, just so that 1/8 of an inch would show. And the color coordinates with the colors on this background, even if it isn't exact. So just to have a little bit of a background around this, a little bit of a frame around this print. So I put it in place according to the measurements, and then I put a gift from the heart sticker on top. And then we have these cute little starbursts that kind of go around. Now this is what I was telling you about. So I'm going to take a small piece of this foam, and I'm going to put it on one end. Now this is a sticker, so in order for it to not stick to the print so that I can still slide the print under it, I use my anti-static pouch, and it's a little powder, and it makes all the stickum not be sticky. So the next we're going to continue the title from page 1. So it's Live Life in Full Bloom. And so I'm just putting my ruler up there so I can kind of eyeball how to line up my letters. And then we've got the rest of full. Whoops, got to scooch up a little bit. And then I'm just going to eyeball bloom. You could put it up on top or under the leaf, whichever you'd like. I kind of decided to have the leaf overhang it a little bit. And then we've got bloom going up there. So there we go. Now we've got some more stars to put on there, some more of the little starbursts. And a butterfly is going on there also. Once again, I'm leaving the one side without any stickum so the picture can go. But then I've got room where I can put another little piece of foam under the butterfly, but it doesn't go anywhere near the picture where the picture would go. So we've got another little starburst going there. And I missed putting some on the first page. So this is how I roll. Okay, there's one there. And you always find just exactly the right spot to put just a little bit of fill in. So it's just so cool. And it's like, yes, that's exactly where it should be. It's like, I really appreciate artists. I'm just saying. So here we go. This is our second layout, Live Life in Full Bloom. Perfect for the spring. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dorothy Smith. Thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn along with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.